Hello, welcome to Southern Wreaths. Make sure you watch my video till the end for a sneak peek at my next wreath video, and please subscribe. Today I'm going to make this really cute pumpkin patch truck wreath. I used non-traditional fall colors, but I fell in love with this truck sign. These are the supplies I'm going to use to make this wreath. I'm going to start by using some leftover jute mesh that I had. It's 21 inches. And I'm just going to gather it and then attach it to my wreath with a zip tie. I like to attach my mesh to begin at a crossbar that is beside a pipe cleaner, so that once I go around, there's no gap in the mesh. It's seamless. And I'll actually push that pipe cleaner over once I attach the mesh. And I'm just I'll flip it over and cut away the excess. This is just to get it out of the way and to keep the wreath to sit flat, and it looks nice. This is a great way to use up your mesh after you've made a wreath and you have some left over. You can just use it as a base for another wreath. I'm doing probably 10 to 12 inch poofs. I'm not actually measuring them. Normally when I pull on my own, I automatically go to 12 inches. Even when I try to do 10, I usually end up going to 12. And I'm only twisting once because I'm still going to add a lot more stuff. And I do like to fluff them as I go. Alright, once I get the outside done, I'm going to the first pipe cleaner, or the nearest pipe cleaner that's on the center, and I'm going to add my mesh to it. And then at the end, I'll open that and add my mesh back to it. So again, it's seamless. There's no gap. I really like working with jute mesh. It doesn't hurt your hands. It's soft, which is nice. All right, once I'm done, I'm going to attach this with a zip tie. If I can get it through the frame. And I was able to use that whole roll, which was nice. No waste. All right, I had this really pretty, I would call it maroon or burgundy mesh that had this jute line through it, and it was just perfect for this. And I'm going to do the Woodland Ruffle, where I'll roll it 3 times on each side and then gather it, kind of ruffle it. And I'm not opening my ties to attach it. I'm just going to put it right on top. I really like using this method because it gives you the look of a ruffle and you get the curls. And I'll show you again. Do 3 curls. And then on the other side I'll do 3. And you can use a clip or something to keep the other curl in place while you gather. And I'm going to add this to each section. Oh, and I forgot to say, I cut these at 20 inches. All right, I'm going to add my last one. See, I love how much texture it gets. All right, I found this amazing jute mesh rope at Dollar Tree, and it's really good quality. And I just measured out how big I would want my loop to be and then just cut enough to put one in each section. And then I like to do like a bow tie. At the time, this was going to be it for adding it to the wreath. But at the end, I didn't like how plain it looked, so I do go back and add ribbon. But for now, if this was where you were going to stop, you want to twist it 3 times, and I like to curl the pipe cleaners with a glue stick just to make it look nice. Yeah, this is really good quality jute rope, mesh rope. It doesn't have the messed up parts in it like the other mesh has from Dollar Tree. Alright, so with this sign I wasn't sure exactly which way I was going to go yet, but I knew I wanted to take it apart. So I'm just going to mess around and figure out what I want and where I want to put it before I attach anything. And even after I attach things, a lot of the times I still will change it, move it around until I'm happy with the way it looks. I am using a stapler and some pipe cleaners. This particular sign is pretty thick, so I didn't have to worry about it sticking all the way through. If you had a thinner sign, you would want to add something there like felt or some cardboard. I'm attaching it right now just to show you how I attach it. I left it in the video to show you. I just feed it through to the back and twist, but I actually end up moving the sign up. Now I'm just messing around with where I'm going to put things on the wreath. And I just could not figure out how to do it. I actually had to step away and come back. In the end, where they're at right now is where I leave them. Alright, so for my pumpkins, they're foam, so I can use a stapler and some hot glue. The staples don't hold very well. I'm not sure why I always put staples, but in my head they hold. And you can see it, the hot glue keeps it on there. I'm able to twist it and it doesn't pop off. I got these pumpkins from Hobby Lobby, so I don't have to worry about the tops popping off. I had some from Dollar Tree and the tops popped off of all of them, the stems. Okay, so I feed it to the back and then I pull it through and then I can make it as tight or as loose as I'd like. And then I thought they still look kind of plain, so I decided to add some jute. And I just wrap it around itself and then cut the ends to make it not like looped around. And then I'll like fold it in half and twist. Or I'll take a piece and tie a knot. And this just keeps it all together. But when I fold it over and pinch it, I can add hot glue and then just shove it into different places. And I put it around the pumpkins and then in just random places through the wreath. And I did go with the pumpkin patch sign just because I thought it went well with the pumpkins. And it's actually where I got the inspiration for the ribbon I use. I didn't have any ribbon that was that color, and then I went to Dollar Tree after I had already finished the sign, or the wreath, and I found this, so I bought it, and it was perfect. The color was perfect. And I'm only going to use one roll, so there's 9 feet. Normally I would put some in each section, but since the wreath was already done, I didn't have access to every single section. So I just kind of go through and put them here and there. I'm cutting them at 12 inches and then I'm dovetailing the ends. Now here's your trick. If you've already finished your wreath and you want to add something to it, you can use pipe cleaners to make bundles. In this case, I just used a half a pipe cleaner per piece of ribbon, and then that's how I attach it to the wreath. So I don't have to worry about opening the ties or undoing the pipe cleaners or anything. The curls, the pipe cleaner curls. And then I just find where I want to add it. And the cool thing about this is you don't have to do like outside inside. You can do in the middle, so you can get ribbon where you want it to be. But you can see there side by side, that green matches perfect. I was very happy I found that. Because I kept staring at this wreath and I was like, it's missing something, it's missing something. And I kept wanting to do the blue, like the blue pumpkin right there, but I didn't think the blue looked good with what I had on there. So, but that's it. That's how I made my pumpkin patch wreath. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, or you can email me at craftingwithlee@yahoo.com. And thanks so much for watching. If you learned anything today or you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.